What's up guys, Apple released iOS 13.5 Beta 3 to the registered developers. Yes, you heard that right. Apple renamed iOS 13.4.5 to 13.5 and for a very good reason. Also, as a fun fact, this is the first time ever we have a 0.5 update. We are going to take a look at what's new, all the bugs that are present, the performance, and the battery life. So this update came at about 261.1 megabytes on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. This will of course vary depending on your device and from which software version you are coming from. Now, why did Apple rename this version of iOS? This is the first iOS version that brings Apple's COVID exposure alerts for contacting people who have been exposed by someone close. Now, if we head over into settings and general and the about section, we can see that we're running 17F5054H, and the H at the end means that we'll be seeing at least another beta in the coming weeks. A little lower, we can see that the modem firmware remains unchanged at 1.06.00. Now, the COVID-19 exposure alert feature. So this was developed by Apple and Google, which shows that this will actually be a real feature. Now, the explanation is, when two people are in close range with proximity detected by Bluetooth, their phones will exchange anonymous identifiers. If an individual gets diagnosed with COVID-19, they can have their device transmit a list of everybody they have been in contact to the cloud. The second person's phone will periodically download a list of everybody that has tested positive in their area, and if a match occurs, they will be notified and prompted to contact health authorities. So this is the official description from Apple and Google. Apple is not releasing this API to all developers, but mostly health authorities for the time being, and will be adding more and more people during the testing period in the coming months. Now, when will this be available to the public? Apple said that it will be in two parts. In May, apps will be able to use the API to track the exposure on iOS and Android devices, and in the coming months, Apple will be prompting people to join in without a specific application. This will probably be in iOS 14 beta, so released to the public beta sometime in July. Now, in iOS 13.5, you already have a toggle in settings, privacy, health. As you can see, it is right over here on top. And if you click on it, there's a little description under here as well. And it's by default toggled on. So if you are in this beta version, you should definitely toggle it on. It will be great to have that. And keep in mind that Apple is always keeping your privacy, so you shouldn't be too concerned about that aspect. Now, in iOS 13.5 Beta 3, there are not many features besides a change with Face ID. If you wear a mask, you know that Face ID doesn't work and it makes it a pain in the butt to get into your phone. Now, Face ID will detect that you are wearing a mask and will go directly into the password section, which will make it easier and faster to unlock your phone. There isn't anything else that is new because this was mostly a COVID-19 update. However, there are many bugs that were present in the previous betas, and many of them were already fixed here, but some of them still remain. Now, a new text character bug is present that will crash your iPhone, which is present in all public beta versions. Now, if you know it would be some specific characters, it will be present on Twitter or in any app, and they would generally crash the app. This is fixed in iOS 13.5 Beta 3, which is also available now in the public beta. The VPN Bypass bug is still present ever since iOS 13.4, so we are still waiting for this one to be fixed. However, the Mail app has been experiencing some big vulnerabilities. Hackers would be able to hack your device without you even having to click on something, which is really not reassuring. This was of course in your Mail app, but it was on Apple's software side, but now it should be fully fixed as of April 2020. So what about performance and battery life? So performance feels about the same as on the previous betas, and there will be probably no major difference. Regarding battery life also seems to be good for the time being, but of course it is too early to say. However, since this is a COVID-19 related update, there will probably be no massive improvements or worse changes to this. On top of that, we are on iOS 13.5 and only a month away from iOS 14, so Apple will not make any major changes now. So should you update to this beta? You should definitely update. There are many COVID-19 related features which are important, including the Face ID, which makes it easier to get into your phone from your user perspective, and also the COVID-19 tracking feature, which will allow you to be notified when you're exposed to the virus, is also a great feature. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay notified when I release my next video. Follow me over on Twitter to stay up to date quicker and for some other fun stuff. Also, if you missed my previous video, then please click the card shown up there. Okay, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.